Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Gay in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, Rui Hachimura is out there with Williams. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's MP. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
All right, now let's go courtside for a story on MP's remarkable season.
He's approaching the single-season assist record. John Stockton's 1990-1991 is the current mark, and I asked what breaking the record would mean to him, and he said passing a legend like Stockton would be an incredible honor. He is the standard. It could happen soon, guys.
Yeah, looking to set a new standard, right? Edwards can't hit. On the wing, MP. Outside Curry. Outside Williams. MP looking around. Pass to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Timberwolves. They've still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
I think for the Warriors, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Inside. McDaniels against Hachimura. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Edwards. Gafford with the block. Hardaway finds Curry. Pass to Hachimura. Now MP. 37 points his last time out. The kick out to Williams. Hachimura, the pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Now here's McDaniels. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And here's Edwards outside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Shot is good by Curry.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And they call an illegal screen here. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
The Warriors lead by 5. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Curry. Back to MP. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Pass to Edwards. 4-3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Edwards against MP. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's DiVincenzo following the score by Golden State. To the inside. Here's Gay. Oh, MP with a block.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Timberwolves trail by 6. DiVincenzo with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside. Tipped. Stolen by Gafford. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And stolen by Edwards. Takes a 3. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels against Hachimura. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Hardaway on the wing. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. The kick out, Curry. Edwards against him. Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Curry. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Screen by MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
And he drops the first.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Gafford. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 8-point game. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And it's Hardaway on the take.
You see it, mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. That one's good from Hardaway. And the Warriors make some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Williams. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Hachimura. And both free throws good for MP. Timberwolves trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Outside Curry. Back to Hardaway. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Hardaway, the pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now here's McDaniels. He's scoreless. Now here's Hardaway. On the wing, Curry. Back to MP. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 10. DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. The 3. That shot is off. Butler finds Hardaway. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 9 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Carol.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. Naz Reid's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for DiVincenzo. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Butler passes to Kuminga. Outside Hardaway. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Back to Kuminga. McDaniels with a steal. Only one man back on D. Butler against Reed. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. MP with the block.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Hartenstein a screen. Hardaway up top. McDaniels covering. Back to MP. Butler a screen on McDaniels. Baseline jumper. MP no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. In his last outing, he had 11 points. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Warriors lead by 11. MP outside. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Hardaway, the pass to Butler. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hardaway's got his 6th assist of the night. Timberwolves shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. 13 feet out. That one a little long. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Minnesota, Wagner's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Shepherd in for Anthony Edwards.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Dillingham. No points so far. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shepherd, defended by Hardaway. In transition, here come the Warriors. Butler on the wing. Back to Hardaway. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Dillingham. From 15 feet away. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. They've got Dillingham. Wagner is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Shepherd, and it's Clark in at the small forward position. Now here's Clark. No points yet. Shepherd, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Warriors lead by 14. And here's Curry. The 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Pass to Dillingham. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And here's Curry for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Hardaway's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Dillingham. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Down low. And the dunk by Wagner.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Hardaway. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Green, a screen. Here's Oubre. No good, off the front rim.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And it's Shepherd missing. The Warriors lead by 15. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Butler. And then for Minnesota, Gay's checked in for Wagner. Anthony Edwards comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Shepherd. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Reed. Just 4 to shoot. The 3, DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 37 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Edwards against Oubre. Reed, a screen on Oubre to the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
MP right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Curry. Hartenstein passes to Hardaway. Now here's Curry. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Hardaway. And stolen by Edwards. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Cranes the triple. Curry's got 15 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Now here's Hardaway. Tight defense on him. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. The Timberwolves third.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Here's Dillingham. 9 points for him in his last game. DiVincenzo can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside. Oubre finds Hardaway. Back to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. The three from Curry. Gay with a rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Edwards. The triple hits for Edwards.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And that one drops.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 9 points now in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Curry. Hardaway with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Oubre. DiVincenzo with a steal. Edwards for three. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Warriors lead by 11. Here's Hardaway, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
MP, the pass to Curry. He shoots over DiVincenzo. That's good from Curry on the assist by MP.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Gay. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on MP.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. McDaniels is checked in for Dillingham. The Warriors lead by 10. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Right side Hardaway. Pass to Gafford. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Gay. Hachimura covering. And here's Edwards outside. Gafford grabs the miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. Hardaway. Blocked. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Podziemski. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Edwards has got 13 points now in the quarter. Hachimura sets a screen. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Strong drive by Edwards. And Gafford with the block. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. MP against Edwards. Hardaway, no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Edwards launches it, buries it from three. Edwards got 28.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Gafford. Deflects the pass. DiVincenzo against MP. Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. MP drives in. And MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
A minute 39 left in the first half of basketball. Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Golden State has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Hachimura sets a screen. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. 1:02 left in the first half. Now Butler. He has 6. Butler, a screen on Edwards. Here's MP.
Oh, wow. That was finished right there. What a finish.
Wow.
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
Like, what? That looked like something you see in a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
Got it.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Hardaway against Edwards. Tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Gay. He has 6. McDaniels finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. MP with it. Up in time. And that's not going to go. MP getting it done for the Warriors. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league power rankings. So do you guys agree with what we're seeing here?
Yeah, it's pretty good, but some teams are ranked way too low.
Like who? Who do you think should be higher, Shaq? Who?
And spoil the surprise when they make the finals? No way. I'm keeping it G14 classification.
So I guess that means we're going to have to wait and see. Thanks, fellas. And guys, let's talk now about that first half for Minnesota there, and a tight one.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Williams in at power forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
And it's Gafford missing.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
And stolen by Williams. Now here's Hardaway. Hachimura outside. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo, the pass to Gobert. Right wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Curry against DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Golden State. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Gafford. An easy 2 on the layup. Gafford's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And here's Hardaway. Give him 31 now. Curry, he's open. And again, it's Golden State.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And there's the screen. McDaniels from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Gafford. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Give him 8.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
And the basket by Edwards.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Hardaway. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 5 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Edwards. 33 points for him. Hachimura with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
For three, Hardaway. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo on the wing. Fires the 3. McDaniels can't hit. Golden State has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. For 3, Hardaway gets the 3 ball to go. Hardaway's got 34 points.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. Here's Gay. Pass to Gobert. Over Gafford. The Warriors pull it in. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams with the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The Warriors, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Gafford. Green comes in for Williams. And it's Kelly Oubre in for Hachimura. The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. MP against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Curry passes to MP. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Here's Hardaway. Back to Curry. Back to MP for the lead. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gay. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Curry. From behind the arc. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 10.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Green with a screen on Edwards. Out to Oubre. McDaniels with a steal. Now MP. He's got... Wow! MP! That'll make the top 10.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And Minnesota with possession here. 3-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Oubre. Hield comes in for MP. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 3. Outside heel. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. And there's a pick. Out to the right wing. Pass to Dillingham. Healed with the defensive effort. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, Butler. Strong move.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler. Shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 10. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Hield passes to Butler. Outside heel. Hartenstein a screen. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. Here's the 3. On target from range. And now a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside heel. Outside, Green. It's Podziemski. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Dillingham. He's got 6. Outside McDaniels. From downtown, Podziemski grabs the board.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Green finds Butler. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Green. Launches it from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gobert with a screen on Butler. It's stolen. Here's Green. He's off on the layup. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, known as one of the game's best defenders, Gobert's size and length makes him so valuable to this team.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. And Terry subbed in for Podziemski. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gay. Shepard comes in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for DiVincenzo. Warriors trail by 5. Hield passes to Butler. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Reed. Here's Dillingham. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Wagner's checked in for Gobert. Golden State has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Butler taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. to win the drought. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Minnesota right now, Naz Reid out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Shepard in at the 3.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Dillingham.
Hey, who's watching now?
Back to Edwards. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Edwards has got 36 points.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Jimmy Butler on the attack. And rejected. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the inside. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Butler with a steal. To the middle. Terry, the pass to Curry. Williams with the screen. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Wagner left side. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Good. And Butler gets the assist. 21 points in the game.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Williams passes to Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And some changes here for the Warriors. Gafford, he's checked in for Butler. Hachimura comes in for Kuminga. And MP subbed in for Terry. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the Warriors miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shepard from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gafford with a screen on Gobert. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Curry. The three ball. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Gafford the screen. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Free throw good, MP. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gay's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shepard. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Hardaway hits them both. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Gay. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Gafford. Gobert working inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
MP against Edwards. And here's Curry for 3. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Stolen by Gafford. Here's MP to tie it up. Curry from inside.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Over MP. Edwards can't hit. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Hardaway. To take the lead. Muscling it home. MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Here is DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here's MP. Back to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Edwards for 3. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 39.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Now MP drives to the hoop.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh. Oh, my.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. They led by as many as 18.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
First one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards.
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
Now here's MP. The kick out, Curry. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the screen. Great open look there. MP's got 46.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Edwards, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Hardaway. Williams with the screen. Nice move. Hardaway, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. DiVincenzo with it.
A way better defender than he gets credit for, Steph Curry.
Ooh, it doesn't go. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. MP drives in. MP makes his move and gets through on the drive.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
McDaniels outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, good decision by Edwards, feeding the outside shooter.
The Warriors lead by 4. Curry looking it over. Edwards against Hardaway. Gafford, yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Edwards. Oh, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Again! What an avalanche!
Yeah, only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Takes a step back. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Hardaway. Yes, sir! Count it!
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. MP up top. Guarded by Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, sir!
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Money from 3!
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Can't get the layup. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul right there. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
Now Curry. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Edwards fires! And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And so the Warriors take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, what? What's up?
Be nice.
Nature walk.
Yeah, but
sounds a bit boring.
Like a lot. There's a waterfall, epic viewpoints, and I'll bring the chips. Oh no, I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something new.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they are just cruising. I mean, they have the talent, the coaching, and they play with such passion. Nobody wants to face them down the stretch.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. And it's Jokic Jonas in at the point. And for the Warriors,
here we go.
MP out there with Curry. Then it's Williams. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Hey, Stan, what's it like to coach these two teams with all the veterans on each roster?
Well, Kevin, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach. Young players sometimes are just learning what it takes to win. They can get caught up in a lot of distractions. These veteran teams can shut out the noise. They know what it takes, and they're going to focus on what they need to do to get a win.
Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to Philadelphia.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Here's Miami now. Adebayo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. He had 37 points in the win against Minnesota. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Hero. On target from 13 feet.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. Driving inside. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Ware finds Hero. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Hardaway with it. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And Gafford throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
The Heat trail by 3. Now Hero. And the rejection by Gafford. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Yaka Jonas. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Hachimura. Again, Golden State.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Here's MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Hachimura. Curry's got 10 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the paint. Here's Hero. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Now here's Hardaway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Ware. He's coming off a 13-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Screen by MP. Curry passes to Williams. MP dishes to Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Marquez outside. Outside, Adebayo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 8. And here is MP. Outside Williams. Marquez with the steal. Out to the right wing. From deep, Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Marquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. MP against Hero. MP passes to Williams, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Yaka Jonas. Nothing on the board. Five on the clock. Pass to Hero. Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. And another one.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes for Golden State. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robert Williams. And Kuminga's subbed in for Hachimura. And a new group in for the Heat. Washington's checked in for Khalil Ware. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Powell in for Yaka Jonas. To stop the drought. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 12. MP with it. 6 points for him. Right side Curry. And again, another assist.
And he has his eyes set on that season assist record with every pass he makes.
Already, GA, he has the second most and now continues to march towards that top spot. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Bol, he's checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Bol. Driving the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hartenstein.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And that one falls for Bol. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
He's off on the second. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Wiggins passes to Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Kuminga. Still yet to score. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. 3-on-3. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Miami. Warriors leading by 15. Now Butler. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Curry against Mitchell. Clock at 4. Pulls up. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat trail by 15. It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by Podziemski. Pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Adebayo is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell against Curry. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Golden State. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
No, especially with the seasons they were having. They were both top teams.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Guys, back over to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. The Heat trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Sinks the triple.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Curry. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And here's Adebayo. He's defended by Hartenstein. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter. Oh, wow! What a dunk! Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. To the inside. Barnes outside. Butler with the steal. Here's Hardaway, and the dunk by MP.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to Hardaway. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 12 points for MP.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Powell outside. Down low. Adebayo kicks the Powell. And stolen by MP. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
A difficult situation for Miami. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Wiggins, a screen on Curry. From the arc. And Wiggins is good for 3. Wiggins has got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Powell. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And another basket for Golden State.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
It's Powell with the drive. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Hardaway finds Curry. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in for Jimmy Butler. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Mitchell kicks to Hero. From outside the arc, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's another one goes. Incredible.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed. Golden State's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Adebayo passes to Hero. Shoots from the elbow. Warriors with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. Wiggins with some nice D. Mitchell outside. Gafford with the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. Pulls up from the corner. And yet another basket.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history. Pass to Hero. Wiggins a screen on MP. Miami no good on that time either. Warriors shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Gafford a screen on Wiggins. Hardaway passes to Gafford. MP against Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Curry with a wide and another assist for him.
And the most assist record now has company. Amazing.
What a year it's been for him as he has carved up defenses with his passing all season long. Here's Hero. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Gafford. Shot to stop the run. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. 14 points for Tyler Hero. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Hardaway. Williams sets a screen for Hardaway. To the inside. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around the hoop.
And here is Hero. 14 points for him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Hero. Here's Jokic Jonas. Scoreless thus far. The Heat need to get a shot off. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He contributed 52 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Williams passes to MP. Floats it up, and another assist.
Just put the ball in his hands. You know something good is going to happen. This is playmaking perfection.
The single season record for assists was already in his possession. But this season he's taking it to another level. Timeout called the Heat. Kuminga's come in for Williams. And Miami also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Adebayo. Kuminga against Powell. Pass to Hero. Good D by Hardaway.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Podziemski. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Shoots the three. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Hackett. Hero finds Ware. Back to Hero. Pass to Ware. The shot from the low post is good. Ware's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Now, here's MP. He's covered by Hero. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Pass to Jonas. They set the pick. Here's Ware. Takes the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Ware. 1:06 left here in the second. Hero, no good.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
And MP throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Ware. Here's Jonas. Hero from long range.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Hero. And stolen by MP. Green, the screen. Good if it goes. Again, what an avalanche.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time. MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. He's at the quarter century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Miami Heat.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams because I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough. You win.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the floor for Miami, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. And it's Jonas in at the point. To the wing right side. Pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by Hardaway. Golden State's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Gafford is screen on Hero. Hardaway kicks to Gafford. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hero with it. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Outside, Adebayo. Count the basket. Adebayo's got 13.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Curry dishes to MP. To the right side. Hachimura the pass to Curry. Now Hardaway. And MP throws it down.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Outside, Adebayo. Jaquez with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jaquez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry finds MP. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Adebayo. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gafford sets the pick for MP. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Jonas. Jaquez outside. From deep, Adebayo. The Warriors pull it in. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry kicks to MP. Gafford is screen on Hero. Over in the corner, Williams. At the top of the key, Curry. Pass to Hardaway. Williams has a screen for MP. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside, Hero. Here's Jonas. To end the run. Rebounded by Gafford. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. MP deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's got 31.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Jonas, guarded by Curry. Ware with it. He's got 5. Outside, Hero. And the rejection by MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Warriors. Hartenstein's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jimmy Butler comes in for Williams. And Oubre subbed in for Hachimura. Pass to Hardaway. Oubre on the wing. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Jonas. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Jonas, guarded by Curry. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Butler is screen on Hero. MP passes to Butler. Can they get it? And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Adebayo with a screen on heel. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Curry passes to Butler. Miami grabs the miss. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Well, we've seen Norman Powell be a starter, average 20 for a season. He's also been a sixth man of the year candidate. No matter his role, Norman Powell's a guard who produces at a high level.
The free throw drops for Powell. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And so Powell nails both of them. Golden State's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Podziemski finds Butler over Barnes, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Hero passes to Powell. Now here's Barnes. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo, and it's in off the backboard. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Hield can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hartenstein with a screen on Barnes. It's stolen by Adebayo. Barnes with it. Butler covering. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Pass to Oubre. Golden State moving it around. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And he makes the first.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. The Heat also changing it up. Washington's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. And so Butler nails both of them. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Heat have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. He's off on the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Back to Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, if you ever think Butler's afraid of contact, think again. He wants the and one.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one misses.
Well, when you talk about Butler, his toughness is what comes to mind first. This guy plays hard every second he's out there. A throwback type of player.
Green against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Washington. Great D that time from Hartenstein. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Up top, Podziemski. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Podziemski. A rebound by Washington. And here is Mitchell. Wiggins finds Mitchell. Back to Wiggins. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Podziemski. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. 34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Washington, that's good.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
And for the Warriors, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Inside, here's Butler. Wiggins with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Powell. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. Just moments ago, we witnessed greatness. A new single-season record was made.
And how about that? We've got a new record holder for assists in a single season. His name sits above so many of the legendary playmakers this game has seen.
Well, you watch MP, he's got everything you'd want in a basketball player. Talent, accountability, leadership. He's an easy guy to root for.
Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Buddy Hield is out there with Podziemski. And it's Terry in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And he knocks down the first one.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Terry against Powell. Pass to Hield. Now here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Here's Powell, covered by Hield. Powell against Hield. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Mitchell missing. Now Podziemski. Pass to Terry. technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
Guys were setting solid screens, diving for loose balls, and boxing out. We did a nice job on the boards, too, and that's always going to give you a chance. I feel like a few rebounds slipped away from me there, but, you know, that's something I got to work on. So that's just something I'll get better at and come out better next week.
Looking forward to it, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
True. You had chip bags from years back. Complicated math than I was expecting. Yeah.
Okay, what's up?
90% odds?
Nature walk.
I was trying to make a joke.
Sounds a bit
100 to 0,
boring.
but
Like
done it.
a lot.
Oh.
There's a waterfall,
Good
epic
one.
viewpoints, and I'll bring the chips. Y'all know I got it.
Okay, I'm game. Try something
Yeah, I
new.
just had some friends.
Okay, but if it's more than an hour, I'm staying in the car.
Yeah, same.
Huh. We should have just done one big thing.
Clean it for me.
Great game, though, right?
Yeah. I don't know how you guys watch. Has anyone taught you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah, gotta clear
What do you
pace.
do?
And not eat anything
can
on
watch
the floor
British
that
people
has
make
fallen
stones
after 3
for
seconds, too. But that's not what we mean.
Every 3 seconds, you focus.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Shaedon Sharpe?
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharpe and Grant are out on the wings. Avdia out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, they've got MP. Daniel Gafford is out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Curry in at the point. And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
He did it. He set a new NBA record for assists in a season, breaking John Stockton's mark from back in 1991. He told me, quote, "I give all the credit to my teammates. Without them making their shots, I don't get assists." He has always been a team-first guy. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he likes seeing them succeed. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Shot is good by Curry.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Henderson scanning the floor. Sharpe. Oh my goodness!
Wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Curry. Outside Hardaway to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Their last encounter was in Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated. And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Pass to MP. Williams with the screen. And MP throws it down. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Here's Henderson. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hachimura from long range. Here's Gafford. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Henderson, the pass to Sharpe. And Gafford with the block. Hachimura outside. Shot on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
That's a great decision by MP. Moving the basketball, a really good sign as he continues to develop his game.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Henderson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Hardaway. Gafford with a screen on Sharpe to the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, the dime from MP on time and on target.
Timeout called, Portland. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. MP.
He's more than deserving of this accolade given the way he's been playing. He injects so much energy into their offense, whether he's finishing the play himself or lending a helping hand.
And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Advia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Henderson against Curry. Williams a screen on Sharp. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Blazers trail by 7. Now Sharp. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Screen by MP. Curry passes to Hardaway. Rejected by Klingon. Avdia finds Sharp. Back to Avdia. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
MP scanning the floor. Up and in on the layup. MP's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Avdia outside. And he's going for the lob. Very pretty alley-oop.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Henderson. Sharp against Hardaway. Sharp up top. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Klingon, and the layup is good off the glass. Klingon's got 6.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Gafford with a screen on Sharp. MP, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Blazers trail by 6. And here's Sharp. On the tape. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team.
Good! Another from 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Sharp against Hardaway. Back to Sharp. Wide open look. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
The Warriors lead by 5. MP outside. Pass to Curry. Hardaway with a screen on Henderson. Back to MP. Now Williams. And here's Curry for 3. And again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Avdia. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Gafford. Jimmy Butler comes in for Williams. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Hachimura. The Warriors lead by 6. MP with it. He had 34 points in the win against Miami.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's Thomas on the wing, covered by MP. MP against Thomas. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Hardaway finds Curry. Here's MP. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Outside Hardaway, Hartenstein a screen. Out to Kuminga. Butler passes to Hardaway. Back to Butler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Thomas. Here's Chapman. Butler covering. Holiday against Curry. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Butler finds Hardaway. Butler, a screen on Thomas. Here's Hardaway. Oh, wow! With authority.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Here's Holiday. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Chapman. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Kamara, no good. The Warriors lead by 13. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Chapman.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Thomas. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Sharp. He's checked in for Portland. .43 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped. But to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
First free throw is good.
What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein is an NBA champion.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Here's Holiday. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's Sharp on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. Sharp, no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Thomas against Kuminga. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. Outside Sharp. Oh, MP with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Thomas for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
We got Brandon Pajemski, Jimmy Butler out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Hardaway in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5. Six on the shot clock. The shake. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Miami got the job done. He came away with 34 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Holiday. Back to Sharp. Over MP. Good D by Hardaway. The Warriors lead by 17. Here's Butler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Butler's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Sharp up top. Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Green with a screen on Sharp. Back to Pajemski. Crosses over. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pajemski's got his first 2 points. Outside Sharp. Thomas outside. Lets the three fly. Hardaway grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 21. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Portland calls timeout. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Henderson, he's checked in for Holiday. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Shot to stop the run. And it's finished off by Thomas as he lays it in.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Hardaway with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Curry passes to MP. Pulls up at the elbow. Again, Golden State.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Pass to Thomas. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Outside Curry. Back to Hardaway. Outside Green. Curry finds MP. Butler, a screen on Sharp. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Butler with the jam.
That is elite athleticism being showed off by Jimmy Butler.
For Portland, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Henderson outside. Pass to Thomas. That one drops for him. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, Thomas plays with a lot of courage. Got hit that time, no problem.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. Oubre on the wing. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You just love the pressure MP puts on defenses. He is poised beyond his years.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gafford's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Henderson. 23 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Throws it up high.
Yeah, great find right there by Henderson. He is such a gifted facilitator.
The Warriors lead by 23. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Now Henderson, an effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. MP against Sharp. Up and over Hardaway. Gafford grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Lets it go from the wing. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Sharp. And counted from 12 feet. Sharp's got 15 points.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
MP against Sharp. MP, the pass to Green. He gets it in there.
Well, that's just an excellent job by Green as the screener. First he sets it, then gets the scoring opportunity.
Inside. Here's Klingon. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
The kick out. Curry connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. Henderson against Curry. And Gafford with the block. Oubre passes to MP. On the wing, Curry. No one near him. Again, Golden State.
And how many times have we seen this play out? Curry just on a mission. Unstoppable tonight.
MP against Sharp. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Gafford. Curry passes to MP. Sharp against Curry. Here's Avdia. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Gafford with a screen on Sharp. Here's MP. Again, Golden State.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Henderson outside. Pass to Avdia. Over Green. Avdia can't get it to go.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
And here's MP. 16 points for him. The kick out. Curry. It's stolen by Henderson. Sharp passes to Henderson. Back to Sharp. Over MP. Sharp, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Gafford with a screen on Grant. Hardaway, the pass to Gafford. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Henderson against Curry. Down low, Clingan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, it must be easy to jam it.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Gafford. Williams comes in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Oubre. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Thomas is checked in. Golden State has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Hardaway, the pass to Hartenstein. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 18 points in the game. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Screen by MP. From deep. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Henderson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hardaway with it. He's got 21. 35 seconds left in the first. Oh, look at him fly.
Look at that power.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Ooh, oh my.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Oh, MP with a block.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Over to the wing. Hartenstein finds Kuminga. 5 on the clock. MP inside. The layup misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what makes it so easy to work with you. When Shaq's all worked up, you're the voice of reason.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Grant out there with Diddy out. And again for 3.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Sharp finds Henderson. Shot clock at 5. From 9 feet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Curry launches a 3. Avdia pulls it in. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. From the line, jump shot is good that time. Sharp's got 17.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Williams a screen on Sharp. Oh, there's the alley! And Williams punches it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Sharp. 17 points in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA." I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Hardaway against Sharp, and here's Curry for 3, and another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Curry against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got 20.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Gafford the screen. Hardaway the pass to Curry. Back to Hardaway. And he lobs it up. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Sharp against Hardaway. MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Sharp.
Oh, man!
Oh!
Wow. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Hardaway against Sharp. Hardaway, no good.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
Here's Avdia. And they recover it. Three-pointer Sharp. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 25.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
Outside for Henderson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Henderson against Hardaway. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Butler's checked in for Gafford. And both free throws good for MP. For Portland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Clingan. Williams grabs the board. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. MP with it. Picked up by Grant. Here's Hardaway. He's got 25. And here's Curry for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 29.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside for Grant. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors have gone 6 for 9 in the half. They set the screen. MP, the pass to Curry. Back to MP.
Move around.
To the paint. Stolen by Sharp. To the inside. Grant. Rebounded by Butler. Golden State has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Clingan. It's Avdia on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. The kick out to Williams. Butler passes to Hardaway. Williams with the screen. Down low. Up top, Avdia. He's covered by Curry. The shot's good. That's 12 points for Denny Avdia.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
They set the pick. The 3, Hardaway fires in the triple.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Avdia outside. Clingan with a screen. It's Sharp on the wing. Covered by MP. Oh, Williams with the block. And he recovers it. The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Back to Avdia. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Curry passes to MP. Butler, a screen on Sharp. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Klingon. Sharp against Hardaway. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Back to Sharp. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Williams, a screen on Sharp to the paint. Left side, Butler. Curry passes to MP. Back to Curry. There's the 3. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Henderson. Sharp, a screen on Curry. Puts the move on. It's Avdia on the wing. And stolen by Williams. From the arc. Curry's shot is off. Portland's shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Hachimura. Hartenstein with a screen on Thomas. The kick out, Curry. Back to MP. Pass to Butler. Back to Hardaway. It's good. Hardaway's got 7 points here in the quarter.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And here's Thomas. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Stephen Curry. And also a switch here for Portland. Shannon's checked in for Avdia. Butler on the wing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Pass to Thomas. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
To the middle. Left side, Butler. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Here's Shannon. 1:19 left in the third. Rebounded by Hield. So it's the Warriors now. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Thomas, right side. Takes the 3. That one is off. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping off a trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
Holiday surveying the floor. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors shooting 76%. You don't see this often. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hartenstein finds Hield. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein, no good. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Terry in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5. Uses the glass on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Sharp. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Thomas outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Green. Hield from outside. Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. There's a screen. Back to Pajemski. Down low. And that one's good. Green.
And trust me, when the D's...
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we'll see you next time